Bam! The late adopter. Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to a new Bitcoin Daily show every single day, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We gotta do Bitcoin Daily because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin and Walmart and Litecoin. What's happening in Bitcoin, Walmart and Litecoin. And FTX, exchange, and the moon phases, There is a lot of things we gotta know what's happening every single day. So that's why we do this show every single day on the dollar, because we gotta know. We gotta know what's happening. How you guys doing? Are you doing good? Who is in the chat? Debuting always here, Batch always here, Bjornar almost always here, but a lot of times he is here. Who more is in the chat? Sasha Welko and Martin always here, of course. Edward Too Good, our newest TA Fans Club member, and DK also one of our newest TK Fans Club members. Welcome guys, how's everybody doing? It's nice to see that the TF Fans Club are coming back to the Bitcoin Daily show even in the morning to catch the news. Guys, yesterday we had a big fake news on Walmart. Walmart said they accept Bitcoin, and it turned out fake. Now the reason why the Bitcoin pump is because this site Reuters wrote that that Walmart is accepting Bitcoin. Even they got duped. So if you look at if you search for something like Walmart accepts Litecoin, you get this the first name. Walmart has no relationship with Litecoin, because they once the news came about, they wrote it. Why did they write it? I don't know. Somebody with big money and stuff like that managed to get these guys to write it. But Reuters is basically the page that you have your CNN, BBC, Daily Mirror, all these newspaper, all these news channels, right? All these newspapers don't actually make their own news. They go to this site Reuters, and whatever Reuters writes, they write. Understand? So once they wrote that, Walmart and Litecoin, are together in bed, and stuff like that, the whole world like, oh my god, this is big, That's why right now they have had to have like 50 stories about Walmart says looking to face press release. Walmart says Bitcoin payments, this is fake. You get this advisory alerts page. This is actually the right site where it was, but it had like 5 different articles about how it's a fake story. Do not get duped. And what happened when the story broke out? Well, this happened up here, of course. This big thing happened. We can see it nicely on the 1 hourly time frame. Bounced up really hard and then dumped down hard. So yesterday we wrote on the on YouTube channel, but you cannot see it here. Wait, I can pick it up. YouTube the late. So yesterday I had a post on the YouTube channel, and let's see how many people think So you see here, I asked people, did you FOMO in on the fake Walmart news? 770 votes. Yes, I did. 7% actually FOMO'd in. I shorted that crap 6%, but I wanted to believe 6%, so it's normal to believe. And this is interesting. I knew it was fake when they said LTC, because they said Walmart was actually to start accepting Litecoin payments, and even I was like, why Litecoin? What the F? Then and my first thought, like, they probably got the big bags of Litecoin, and now they want to pump the price. And like 60% didn't even know what was happening, because it happened so fast. I think it took under 1 hour for the news to break out, and for the pump the price and dump at the same time, and for the news to be disregarded. So this was interesting nonetheless, very interesting nonetheless. Yeah, that's Walmart news, and the Walmart news right now finished. The pump is done. It did what it had to do. This was Black Swan event. So right now, when you are drawing the lines on the chart, you have to, and I'm gonna teach you something right now. because this is called black swan event. So when if you're doing any kind of technical analysis, and you're drawing thing on the chart, you have to disregard this pump over here, okay? You have to disregard that because it's a black swan event. It's an anomaly. It was not supposed to be happen. So if anything, you should be drawing something like this over here, and you should not be looking at these wicks. Or although these wicks might be hit or whatever, you know, you should not be using these wicks or these candles at all during the drawing of the analysis, right? So somewhere around here, somewhere down here, that's okay. Everything here in between, it should not be actually used for technical analysis, because black swan events, you know, it's an anomaly on the chart when, you know, too many people push price towards the upside or downside, you know, and you know, it breaks certain levels. So I don't think you should be using this for the TA. That said, let's just say a quick word about yesterday. We had a really nice guy, Shan was on our channel yesterday, and he did some you know, research on the moon phases, and says our research specialists in astrological tech analysis come to certain interesting conclusions about the moon phases. So he did study a little bit moon phases, and he came to really nice conclusions. So we gotta say this, man. And he says, and Shan writes, he says, I have researched the last 28 moon phases, moon cycles. Full moons have only failed 4 times out of the last 14 full moons, which makes the full moon trades 71.4% successful. So if you are trading on the full moons, 71.4% success rate. That's insane. That's insane. Number 3, if you bought on the first day of the full moon and sold on the last day of the full moon, you would make 107% more profit than holding. So moon trading is more profitable than hodling, you know, 107% more hodling. And in the end, in the last 6 months, the full moon affects the market 3 to 4 days earlier than the date of the full moon itself. So expect the market to change from Thursday 17 or Friday 18, 3 days time before the actually full moon. Really nice statistics, 71% full moon, you know, 71% success rate, really, really nice. Now, the full moon is gonna hit on the 20th of, let's pop the moon phases. The full moon is up here on the 20th of September. That's when we are getting, this is the new moon, and we are getting the full moon that actually bounces towards up. But 3 days before that, you know, usually it's 1 to 3 days, 17 or 18 September, when the, you know, full moon starts to have effect, and we are looking for the upside here. You can see here we only got like 3 days left to the full moon, so we can even just go sideways here and, you know, bounce really, really hard. That's gonna be very, very nice. Bitcoin gotta give the credits to TLA. Yeah, Bitcoin gotta give credits to me, man. So that's gonna be that. And there is one last thing that I want to mention, because I just saw it, you know, one last thing before we get into the charts, before we get into the itty-gritty of the lines. The FTX Pro got hacked. So somebody said that FTX got hacked. Apparently 45,000 BTC just stolen from exchange. Now they got an update here, and they said the CEO of FTX just said that internal transfer and nothing got stolen. He mentioned the fact that the address was allegedly related to an illegal Russian exchange. So and here this was the update, and down here is and the news just appeared. 45 BTC just got transferred from FTX, the Bitcoin address related to the black market. So 45,000 BTC got transferred from FTX to an address related to the black market. This address was already flagged before the criminal activities, according to the Twitter account that made the analysis. FTX didn't comment it yet, blah blah blah, but they did comment it now. And now that they did comment it, they said the CEO of FTX just said that it was internal transfer. Now, if it's internal transfer between address on FTX and you know, black market address, and that's an internal transfer, so that means that this black market address is directly connected with the CEO and the FTX. So that means that the FTX and CEO are actually the, you know, having the addresses on the black market and doing the illegal stuff. I mean, that's the connection I see here, right? Because they say, you know, the 45 was just transferred from FTS to some illegal address, right? And now they're saying that it was internal transfer. The CEO said it's internal transfer. But if it's internal transfer and you are transferring to, you know, banned addresses, you know, 1 + 1. Now, before we start, we just saw that we just got one new guy, Kingsley Hall. Welcome to TF Fans Club. The green name. Enjoy the green name. Enjoy the memes, man. Thanks for joining. And now we can start. Pitbull will say he has inside information from an astronaut on the space station on the moon manipulation. We all boys and girls. Shan Nolan. There's Shan Nolan. Shan Nolan is in the channel. Look at this. Believe in the moon trading. On March 28, 2021, there was a full moon. On March 30, the moon started to move further away from Earth. On April 12, there was a new moon, but BTC continued to dump. On April 14, the moon was at its furthest point in the orbital cycle from Earth. This was the all-time high on Bitcoin as the moon coming closer to the Earth. So you're saying, Shin, are you saying that the distance between the moon and the Earth has something to do with the price? Is that what you're saying to me? Because if that's the case, we should bring some astrologists in here to measure the moon every single day. Yes, yes. So, Shan Nolan has a new theory that the moon and the Earth distance between each other is directly correlated with the price of Bitcoin. And if that's the case, we should probably start measuring the distance day by day, hour by hour, distance between the Earth and the moon, and try to, you know, fit it on the chart and how it actually relates. If we can do that and prove that the moon and Earth, distance between the moon and Earth is actually correlated, we are going, you know, guys, we are going in the history books as the channel that figured out the moon phase, that figured out the billionaire's secret indicator. That's how we are going to into the history books. On September 11th, it started to move away. Oh, September 11th, that's over here. See, bottom and start to move away. So slowly it start. So this is the bottom and right now start to move away. Is there such a thing? Is there such a thing? Day by day, moon, Earth, distance. We got a distance, guys. We got a distance. January 6th, right? We got a distance 67, 70, 65, 60, 57, 37. Yeah. So we are not gonna do the statistics today, but you know, if you are interested, that you might find that. If there was no moon, would time exist? It's called Apogee and Perry. Shan Nolan is our secret, you know, astrologist in the chat. He knows his stuff, man. He knows stuff. Second coming after all crypto XRP clear. Ironically didn't crash on September 11th. Yeah, ironically didn't crash, but you know, this is, and then the indicator doesn't work anymore. Yeah, I mean, there might be something like that. There might be something like that. Okay, guys, let's look at Bitcoin right now. Let's see what's happening with Bitcoin. Bitcoin did not fall down, guys. Bitcoin didn't fall down. It, I mean, we dumped quite considerably down here, but we did not break this 44,854 line on the daily time frame. We managed to stay above the 44,800. You can see the stump over here. It is very bearish candle, guys. I gotta tell you, it is bearish candle. It's not actually a good sign. There are several reasons why it's not a good sign, and although we are pumping here today, I'm taking it easy, you know, and I would like, you know, some more bullish indications that we are going up right now, but it's a very bad sign. It's a very bad sign. This candle over here, this is a bearish engulfing candle. You can see here from the top to the bottom is larger than the previous green candle. This is a bearish engulfing candle. That's a bad sign. The fact that we managed to hold the support down here is a good thing, but it doesn't change the fact that we have a bearish engulfing candle up here. Now this bearish engulfing candle does several things on the moving averages. I'm gonna pop the moving averages up here, and I'm gonna remove everything else, and you'll see here that we bounced up on the green candle. But this is the 200 moving average and this is the 50 moving average, and right now, if you are interested in that, this over here, this is daily time frame. Right now we are 1 day away to get the golden cross, and golden cross means the moon pump. The moon pump, golden cross is a bullish indicator, right? But it might be just like that cross that it comes at the very top. Now this pump up here went above the 200 moving average and back above the 50 moving average, which is actually good because 4 days ago we dumped through the 200 moving average. So we went down, we held the 200 moving average, holding the 200 moving average, holding the 200 moving average, fell down through the 200 moving and 50 average, which is a bad thing, and then we were trying to get back up, and then we managed to get back up. And I said this is very bullish if we can manage to hold the 200 moving average above here, but we didn't do that, right back down again. So we fell down, we tried to get up, but right back down again. And unless we today manage to get back up here, I am like 100% confident, okay, maybe 99% confident that this is gonna dump, I don't know why, but this is rejection, and if we cannot, why am I removing this time? If we can right now not get back above it, you can see here right now, already right now on the 50 and 100 moving average getting this. So we did climb very high, we did climb, try to get above it, and still 16 hours left of the trading. But if we fail to get back above the 20 and 50 moving average up here, if we fail to do that, if we fail to get back up over here today, I'm gonna say it, I think we are gonna go below the 44,854. I think we're gonna go below this level of support down here, and if you do that, then I'm looking at some kind of 42 levels all the way down here. I mean, there are a few supports left here at 44, 3,000, something like that, but I think we should be if we fail this down here, if we cannot get back above the moving averages, it's gonna turn ugly to the downside. I think at 42,000 is likely right now the way it looks. No, it is nice pump, guys. I'm not gonna say it's not nice pump. It's nice pump. We are above the 20 moving average. You can see here 20 moving right now, pumping above 20 moving average, keeping this only 37 minutes left. This is 4-hourly time frame. This is 20 moving average down here. It's a nice pump. I'm not saying that everything looks nice, but the daily time frame, the bigger time frame, always precedes everything else. Although it is slower to give some kind of reaction, this 50 and 200 moving average must be broke to the upside, else we are going down. Let's see 4-hourly, 1-hourly. 1-hourly right now climbing the moving averages, going up for this maybe 46.8, maybe 46.8, who knows, maybe 46.8, maybe just here at top. Let's see 4-hourly up there. I mean 46.8 is around 50 moving average on the 4-hourly, so it might actually pump up here, get everybody to FOMO in again, whatever. 2.46%. It's not that high up, Bitcoin does these these moves, 2 something percent to 3-4 something percent. These moves do happen. So it's not a big deal. But the biggest big deal for me right now, that's this candle up here, this bearish engulfing candle. I mean, this is a big deal to me. This up here is a big deal to me, and it's a bearish engulfing candle. And it went. The only good thing is we didn't break down. We didn't break down on the support at 44,800. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing, and that gives me some hope that maybe somehow we're gonna get back above here, So but there's still a long way to get back to the all-time high, 52,006 or something like that. So we are still looking for some kind of dump, but it is getting close. It is getting close to some kind of ending to this, I think, and let's see here. Yeah, so this is triple error side divergence. We can go to the 8-hourly time frame to see this better. This is triple error side divergence. you can see here the price going 1 times down, 2 times down, 1 times up, 2 times up. So right now the price is and up here it's going down, and up here is going up. So this is hidden bearish divergence. This is hidden bearish divergence, and if we stop there, we will get another hidden bearish divergence towards downside. So right now, just trying to fix the divergences, because this was impulsive move, and after a impulsive move, you get these divergences that happen. Normal trading, up down, right? So these things do happen. So this isn't finished. This is the 8-hourly time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure, whether we're gonna get the dump today, especially since we didn't get dump here yesterday. We did not get dump here yesterday. I managed to managed to go a little bit back up. I don't know if this is the correct trend line. It's it's in the ballpark area of the trend lines, give or take. Should be something up here. I just said, like, don't look at the black swan events, but it is nice line, man. It makes you wanna look. It makes you wanna look, man. It makes you wanna look. Yeah, but we'll see, because right now I think we are sitting on some kind of resistance right now. So it's gonna be interesting to see if you're gonna break that. Maybe what we say, 6-8. We can technically go all the way up here. It's too early to look on the daily right now. It's too early to look on the daily, because right now, whatever we say about this daily candle, it's assumption, because it still got 16 hours left to play out. The most interesting right now is this breaking of the 20 moving average right now, 33 minutes left. Now, if this stands, I think, we might go, pump, maybe even up all the way up to the 50 moving average at 65.5, 46.5, something like this up here with the wick or with something. I think that might happen. But whether we are gonna break these tops up here, 46,098, it kind of depends. It kind of depends. So we're gonna see that. But it just sideways trading. It just sideways trading right now. You can see here, dump, sideways trading, really trying to figure out the direction. And I think the daily is most giving, because of this 10-20 moving average right now. I'm getting a rejection here from the 250 moving average. So. But it's daily. It is daily. I think we still gotta wait till tomorrow. I don't think there will be big dumpage today unless something big happens, right? Unless something big happens. And these divergences are actually keeping the price up. Let's see on the weekly time frame. Still keeping this 10 moving average down here, which is nice. Right now we are falling a little bit down, but we've been further down to this 10 moving average. So weekly does look nice. Everything looks okay-ish, but it can right now, but it can, maybe there's some kind of a triangle over here on the bigger time frame, or some kind of falling triangle. This isn't it. This is it. Expanding triangle. Goddamn, this week does look nice, man. I don't like to use it, because it's Black Swan event week, whatever. But it does look nice. It does look nice. And the 50 moving average also corresponds. So maybe maybe it's just indication that we are gonna go up there. And maybe this is some kind of expanding wedge. It's hard to say. Let's clean up this. Anyway, what does Shan think? Am I missing something? Is there some kind of cup and handle here? Is there some kind of, head and shoulders pattern? Is there some kind of, Wyckoff accumulation, pattern that's forming here? Because I saw the Crypto talking still about, accumulation, Wyckoff accumulation pattern that's gonna pump up. Yes, bridge. Yes, I agree, bridge. You agree, bridge. Thank you. Hello everyone. Hi Kingsley, how you doing, man? It's not rocket science. What about huge bullish divergence on daily from the 3rd of August to now? Okay, let's check that, man. Third of August, September. Oh, you are going back, man. You are going back. 3rd of August, that's somewhere around here, right? Oh, this is this bottom to now. So you're saying there is a huge, this is the RSI. Now, I explained this before, but you cannot do it like this up here, right? You cannot do it like this up here. That's not how you do it. You gotta go to the daily for this. And even then, you cannot do it like this up here. This is divergence, this is divergence, right? And this going up, this is divergence. But you cannot do it from this point on to this point on. We don't look at it like this, okay? And this is too big. And if you want to use these two, I think you gotta use the weekly candles for this. You gotta use, no, you got maybe 2 days. Let's see, 3 days. 3 days, maybe 3 days. Nah, you should probably use 2 days for this. Now, even 2 days is not there. It's, you know, 2 days go something like this up here. 2 days go something like this up here, and then there, and then there. 3 days, let's do 3 days. No, you cannot use this week down here with these weeks. Sorry, I don't think that's doable. That's doable. These pivot points should be used next to each other. It's not used like from this pivot point to that pivot point, like something like that, or from here to over there. You know, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. And you're saying this one to right now, you know, but then why don't you use this one and this one? You know, this one goes in the same direction. So it's not hidden bullish divergence, unfortunately. It's worth mentioning, the late adopter, that BTC is currently sitting on the 55 EMA daily. I don't think it's worth mentioning, but sure, we can do that. EMA, because, you know, I don't like exponential moving averages, you know, reasons. And 55, let's use 54. Now let's use 57.5. Oh, you cannot use 0.5. Okay, let's use 55 then. 55. Okay. And there you go, guys. There is some moving average on some time frame that's actually, you know, giving us support. Some moving average on some time frame giving us support. 48 ballpark. My guess is 48.8. As megapixel mesh, can we take a look at bullish? There is no bullish divergence on the daily. I don't see it. I mean, if I saw it, you know, there would be, you know, but you cannot just pick any kind of you know, any kind of pivot point and take from it. You gotta take the two closest pivot points, you know. And, you know, measuring from this one to this one is not the, you know, if it does go up here, you know, everybody says, oh, that was bullish divergence, but, you know, it probably pumped because of other reasons than bullish divergence. It probably pumped because of other reasons than bullish divergence. And let's see here. What we do have is bullish. We had two bullish divergences here on the 4 hour. This is one, this is two. These two bullish divergences did happen. You can see here, these are two. So one, this is two bullish divergence, these two bullish divergence, and then you got price going up and price going down here. This is hidden bearish divergence to the downside, and right now the RSI is still going up and the price still going down, so this is also hidden bearish divergence. So right now the only thing that's happening is that we are trying to correct the RSI divergences because of the impulsive move. Anytime you get any kind of impulsive move, you'll get these divergences, and once the divergences are actually corrected, that's when the price will you know, figure out the next direction where it wants to go. But right now we are not there quite yet, because it's still figuring out the divergences right now. The golden cross is highly unlikely. Agreed? Yes, agreed, because the golden cross, this is the 4 hour, you gotta look at it on daily. You can see you know, this is the dead cross, and that cross came almost at the very bottom down here, you know. So that means, you know, that cross happened when the dump was finished. The dead cross didn't happen up here and pushed us down. The dead cross happened here after the dump was finished, right? So we already pumped here, right? We already pumped here, and right now we are getting the, you know, golden cross, but, you know, the pump is already finished. We already, you know, pumped, you know, the pump's already finished, you know, but people are, you know, it's gonna continue pumping us up. We checked other ones, you know, whether we pumped or not, but, you know, It doesn't, what I'm trying to say, it can push us up, but it doesn't have to push us up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I want my bragging rights. What did you say, man? My God, what did you say? If you want bragging rights, you gotta pick correct something. Inverse BART forming on the BTC 4 hour 52k with the moon. There we go. BART pattern forming. The BART pattern should be looking something like this over here. This is inverted BART pattern, and for people not familiar with you know, BART patterns, BART chart patterns, you know, this is you know, Crypto Trading Academy. You know, you see, this is a real thing. The price goes straight up, goes zigzag, and drops right back down again to the same level. This is what's called a BART pattern. Now, inverted BART pattern, it looks something like this over here. Let me find. So this is a BART pattern right up there. This is inverted BART pattern, and what my friend here, Shan, is saying, that we are having inverted BART pattern right now on the chart. You can see inverted BART pattern. I don't know. I cannot draw. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot draw BART. So maybe it does. Maybe I'm gonna like this up here and then continue towards the upside. You know, it's possibility. It's very likely. You know, I believe more in the BARTs than in the golden cross, guys. I believe more in the BARTs because I've seen BARTs actually having a big effect on the price. You know, in 2017-18, and the BARTs were a big thing, man. The BARTs were, even here, just before the bull run started, we BARTed big time, and everybody was like, no, BART, like, you see, BART pattern, man. But up here was, I think up here was a lot more interesting. BART patterns were being created. You can see here. Down, and this one also big BART pattern. You know, it was a meme pattern for a good while, you know, but it still is valid. The pattern is still valid, and usually comes because manipulation, you know, manipulation from these BART patterns, you know, are very special to Bitcoin. They don't happen often in stocks, but in Bitcoin and crypto do happen often because it's manipulation from the, you know, big leverage exchanges like BitMEX, especially BitMEX before, but right now might be Bybit and, you know, everybody else who does leverage, because what they're doing, you know, they pump the price on purpose, you know, and get everybody, you know, up here, and then, you know, take out the shorts and then dump the price and then take out the longs, you know, and they make money, you know. So BART patterns are very profitable for leverage exchanges, right? Because impulsive moves to the upside and to the downside, so you know, get wrecked everybody, right? So that's why BART patterns are actually changing, are happening. It's Arthur Hayes stopping people out of the, yeah, Arthur Hayes is a BitMEX guy, right? If I think it's BitMEX, right? Not this guy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Arthur Hayes. It's he owns BitMEX, co-founder of 100x. Yeah, he was the first, one of the first. Right, BitMEX was a big leverage exchange before, and yeah, you know, Josh Burke says it's Arthur Hayes stopping people out of trades. You know, BitMEX. Yeah, BitMEX. So you know, that's where the BART patterns are coming from. That's where BART patterns are coming from. So you know, will this be a BART pattern? Maybe, just to get everybody out, you know, and continue, you know, to the upside. That's like the best case scenario. That's banana pattern. Yeah, banana pattern like this. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there is some kind of banana pattern up here. Sure, man. And this is the inverted banana pattern. They're all kind of patterns, man. They're all kind of patterns on this. Now let's conclude what we already know so far. The Walmart was, you know, fake. FTX did not get stolen, and Shan Nolan have some really interesting ideas about, you know, the moon being affected. Now the moon is 71%, like we just saw. The moon is full moon. If you trade full moon, you know, 71.4% successful. So full moon is definitely, you know, the go-to indicator right now to the riches. So let's see how that actually plays out. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. I got stuff to do, you know, but this let's do it like this over here. You know, we gotta close above this 250 moving average today. We gotta close above that. If we fail to close above that, you know, I don't know, like, you can give it another day, but you know, it just gets so tiresome. You know, this is bearish engulfing candle right back. This is a rejection of the 250 moving average. This is a retest of the 250 moving average. And if you fail the retest, you know, you are going down. If you fail the retest, you are going down. You know, basically, I think if you fail the retest, you're going down. But you know, probability is the downside. Probability, if you fail the retest, probability is to the downside. And these things are just right now creating divergence, and this is hidden bullish divergence right now, and there's also hidden bullish divergence. So you got two hidden bullish divergences on top, and you got two regular divergences on the bottom. So after impulsive move, you are creating these divergences right now, and once, you know, the big move will come, once you see something like this up here, where there is no divergence up here, and the price goes up, and there is no divergence here, and up here there will be, you know, some move to downside to the upside. But you know, you will know the move is coming. Close, guys, follow this. You will know the move is coming when the divergences stop, right? When the price corrects itself, that's when the move is gonna come. So I think, you know, still got a little bit more while left to go. In the 3 days to the last full moon, price pumped 7,000 on BTC. This will complete the BART this weekend. Yeah, it might happen. I'm not saying it cannot happen. I'm saying BART pattern might happen. I think Bitcoin moves the moon, not the other way. Johann Bosch has a very good theory, guys. He says that Bitcoin is actually the one that moves the moon and not the other way around. But since we are too small to understand it, you know, we think the moon is actually affecting us, but you know, we are underestimating the power of Bitcoin. So definitely, we should definitely look if the Bitcoin is actually moving the moon or not. Go check the dumps after the 60FA. You would have called bot pattern several times, but it didn't. It dumped more. You have to understand, like, the bar patterns, you know, no pattern is valid. You know, it can happen. We are not saying it is gonna happen. You know, but the BART patterns did happen so much so, you know, in 2018, 2019, that it was reasonable to believe that they are a market manipulation on all time frames, like up, down, right, up, down, like it is insane. Bitcoin is fundamental and have been moving the moon since the start, even before Bitcoin was discovered. Yeah, that's a long time ago. 2017, first, you know, computers are, you know, getting up with, you know, Bitcoin is already in the books. If you get the inverted BART, I vote for the Shan emoji, like we have the Ron emoji. Yeah, but it wasn't the Shan that actually said that, you know, we are gonna get the inverted bar. You know, Shan is more like, you know, Shan is more like, you know, the moon dude. You know, I don't think Shan is gonna get the inverted bar emoji. But if we pump on the moon, maybe Shan should get some kind of astrology emoji. How many people from India are your subscribers? I don't know, but I think a lot. I mean, all crypto channels have a lot of Indian subscribers, man. Have a good day. Thanks, Tia. Shinolan, thanks for stopping by. And thanks for the analysis, man. I like that. Too much buying power. Thoughts on the bull market barrier on the weekly. There are no barriers on the weekly for the bull market. We are just testing the 10 moving average, which technically on the weekly time frame is okay, man. Thanks, she got some interesting topic today, yeah. 99% probability to the downside, it's not 99%, it's maybe like 60 to down, 40 to the upside, you know, but sometimes, you know, it goes the other way around. Thanks for what you do, like your channel, work hard. Thanks for giving me you know, comments. +1 vote for Shan emoji. TLI, I think Shan is pronounced Sean. How can you pronounce Shan? It's the written differently. Shan is with W and Shan is don't do this to me, man. Don't do this to me. Pronunciation Shan. Something like that. I don't know. Pronunciation Shan. 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 How do you pronounce Shan? Sean. Sean is commonly pronounced Sean. Shan. But in northern parts of Ireland, owing to the northern dialect, it's pronounced Shan. So you can say Shan, Shan, Cheyenne, Sean. It's okay, man. It's all good. Sean Connery, Sheen Connery, Sheen Connery, Sheen, 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 Shan, Sheen. You can say Sheen, man. It it depends on what kind of dialect you're saying. You don't have to say Sean. You can say Sheen. Maybe he's from Northern Ireland. So yes, pronounce Shan. Shan. It's sign. You're welcome. iPhone 13, 14 launching today, TLA. Booking tonight. Yeah, I'm booking tonight iPhone 13. Man. As soon as I can get to some kind of website, I'm buying the phones, man. I'm buying the phones. It's Gaelic. It is Sean. I think in USA they pronounce Sean. Yeah, in USA, but we don't know. Sean, are you from USA? Are you from Northern Ireland? Ireland? Are you from Ireland? This is Balkan English. Yeah, this is definitely Balkan English. That's a girl's name, Shan. Bull market barrier is 108 hill. Am I? Yeah, there you go. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. It's not Sean. It's not Charlie Sean. It's Charlie Sheen. Is it Charlie Sheen? Okay, but it's with two E's. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. Southern Ireland, but living in Brazil. There you go. He's at least from Ireland, but his grandparents are probably from got Northern Ireland dialect. There you go. So I was actually correct. It's not Sean, it's Sheen and Shan or whatever, right? It's not whatever, man. We want to spell you. It says Sheen, but you said it's Shan. It's Shan. Sheen Bean gets that cross every role he's ever had. Everyone calls me Nolan. Easy. Everyone calls me Nolan. Hi Nolan. Nolan, thanks for the analysis. You like the analysis. We're gonna see you tomorrow, perhaps, hopefully. Maybe tonight's gonna be another TI Fans Club night. Also wanna thanks for Kingsley Hall for joining the TI Fans Club. Welcome to a new member to TI Fans Club. Guys, hit the like button on the way out. Check out the Patreon and see something is of interest is there for you. I don't shield Bybit link. I shield my Patreon. And if you want 20% off on Binance, fees, check out the link down below. I gotta shield some stuff. I just came here, sorry late. Well, you can just go back in time, man. But thanks for stopping by. My aunt was called Tante Shan. Tante Shan. Tante Shan. Yeah, it can be both girls and both. Shan. Billy Bob, check it out. TLA. Northern Ireland. I'm from Northern Ireland. Billy Bob. Northern Ireland. I'm from Northern Ireland. Check on chain. Check it out, TLA. What is check on chain? This represents latest rates in on-chain analysis, the sexiest chart on the internet for Bitcoin and the Creed. These models are pure signal, open source, that provide exactly zero guarantees of accuracy and validity. I like the site already, man. I like the site. Open source and provide exactly zero guarantees of accuracy and validity. Oh man, I love this. This is the only thing I need to know that this site has better metric than Glassnode. Okay, this is Glassnode. I already know without looking at this up here, without looking at the on-chain data here, I know it has better data than the Glassnode. Okay, why? Because it provides zero guarantees of accuracy and validity. When they put this, they basically know it's it's good. Use at own risk all data sourced from a combination of Glassnode. Ah, god damn it. They're using Glassnode data, coin metrics are this year data formation. Okay, so they are just pulling data from, you know, butts of other people. It's the best charts of. I'm not big into the, you know, I'm not big into the on metrics data and stuff like that, you know, but you know, it's interesting for people that likes hopium, you know, so you know, people that you know, giving hopium to people like CoinSkid and you know, who is else giving, you know, BitBoy Crypto, and you know, all the guys that are giving hopium to people on chain data is very good, because you can always find something that's super bullish, right? And you know, we are looking mostly on the small time frames, like daily, 4 hourly, maybe sometimes weekly. You know, what's gonna happen next? We are not looking what's gonna happen next year, but what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? So on-chain data is not very helpful for us. Not very helpful for us. Anyways, let's finish it over here, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Batch, there is my stop button, Butin stop button. See you guys tomorrow, exactly 9 AM on the dollar.